Welcome back to the second half at GHS. The Dutchmen and Spartans are tied at 22. Dutchmen started out with the early advantage. Then they went on a drought in the second quarter, which led to Burnt Hills bringing it back. Dutchman's scores are led by Mango with 9 points, followed by Albright with 5. Other scores include Ben Ortel with 2, Brendan Hoffman with 3, and Matt Bender with 3. Dutchmen start the ball. Hoffman has it. Gives to Bender. Bender inside to Ben Ortel. Back out to Bender. Gives to Grant. Grant at the top of the three-point, looking for a pass. Finds Hoffman. Gives to Bender. Bender back to Hoffman. Hoffman drives, pulls up from the free throw line, gets it. Good to see Dutchman scoring early in this half, taking the lead back quickly. Clayton has it, gives to Ramada. Gives to Jack Wyatt. Wyatt to Agony. Agony back to Wyatt. 17 on the shot clock. Jack Wyatt finds number 1 Jeremy Clayton inside. 10 to go on the shot clock. Gives to Otis. Finds Wyatt in the post, working against Bender. Good move. Gets 2 points out of it. Jack Wyatt is so dangerous. Dutchman may need to double team him when he's one-on-one like that down low. Hoffman brings it up. He dribbles inside, pulls up, doesn't get it though. Ball's tipped around, rebounded by Otis. Brought up by Agony. Pushed down the floor quickly, back to Agony. Finds Otis. Otis passes too high, turned over. He's not the primary ball handler. And number 11, Jared Slavish, didn't turn, didn't know it was coming. Sails out of bounds. Hoffman to bring it up. Mango moving down low. Hoffman finds Bender. Now Mango open. Gives to Bender. Seems to be double teams over. Someone should have been open, but Mango drives, draws the foul. Grant Mango on the season, 10 for 22, shooting 45%. He'll shoot 2. Gets the first. Burnt Hill's gonna look to box out, hoping for the miss. And the second one rims out, rebounded by Otis, pushed down quickly by Agony. Guarded by Albright, looks to kick it out, can't find anyone, eventually finds number 1 Jeremy Clayton. He travels, tiptoeing along the baseline, tries to stay in bounds, doesn't dribble. Back-to-back turnovers for the Spartans, good defense by the Dutchman. Great trap set, so Agony couldn't find a pass, led to a difficult situation. Now Bender has it, gives to Hoffman. Albright wide open. Good switch, the zone, getting quickly, closing out shooters. Ben Ortel fading away off the backboard, no good, difficult shot. Brought up by Agony. Gives to Otis. Jack Y has it. And Agony hit the floor hard out along the baseline, and 3 is good from Jeremy Clayton. Gives the visitors the lead. Their first lead of the night. Albright is fouled on the jump shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul on Otis, his second, team second. Daniel Albright shooting 50% on the season, 7 for 14. First one's good. Second one short, but rebound falls to Ben Ortel. Albright tried to jump in and ends up getting the foul push. Albright, his second, team's first. So Dutchman still down by 1. Giving a little bit of a press, and it works. Jack Wyatt turns the ball over, trying to find Otis. And Matt Bender pushed it, forced up a shot, well off the mark. Spartans bring the ball right back. Otis gives to Wyatt. Wyatt finds Ramda down low. Ramda not really comfortable in the paint, gets it to Jack Wyatt, who drives, picks up a double team. And they try and find Otis, and Grant tipped it out. Spartans are furious. Grant not saying anything. Pretty clear that it was off on Mangle, but Dutchmen will take the call. Hoffman to Mangle, back to Hoffman. Gives to Bender. Back to Hoffman. Finds Ben Ortel down low. And he goes up, meets two defenders under the rim. Couldn't get the shot up and travels. It's again Dan Albright giving a little bit of press. Forcing some awkward passes. Also taking time off the shot clock, but this time Brent Hills breaks the press. And a foul is called on Mangle, blocking foul. Wyatt hit the deck, he'll go to the line for two. Jack Wyatt shooting 64%, 25 for 39 on the season. Jack Wyatt has proved this game he's the most dangerous player on the Spartans. Misses the first shot. Gets the second one despite some Dutchman fans starting to get into the game. Hoffman to Mangle. Back to Hoffman. To Albright. Hoffman. Working on Ramda, gives to Hoffman. Hoffman loses it. Eventually finds his way to Mangle. 12 on the shot clock. Gives it to Bender down low. Kicks out to Gringle. Jump shot is good. Puts the Dutchman back in front. Albright with the press. Eventually finds Otis. They break the press. Now Guilderland gets into their defensive set. Slavic has it, gives to Wyatt. Back to Slavic. Otis open on the baseline, draws a double team. Big switch to Ramada, finds Jack Wyatt. Looks 12 from three, but finds Otis. Floats it up and misses it. Gets his own miss. And eventually it's given to Bender. Albright's running the court one-on-one. Tucks it in. Good move, gets the layup. Dan Albright. Beautiful transition. Puts the Dutchman up by three. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Almost trap set up. Defense is all out of source now. Jack Wyatt has it defended by Hoffman. Everything's reset. Slavic gives to Ramda. Ramda for three, ties the game. So dangerous from there. Bender working on Ramda. It's to Hoffman. Mangle gives to Ben Ortel. Ben Ortel along the baseline. Pretty shot. Unlucky, doesn't get the roll, but gets his own miss. Looks to put it right back up. Unlucky again. Good hustle from Ben Ortel. Couldn't get the finishing touch on it. Tie game 31-31, 2:25 in the third quarter. Brought up by Ramada. Ramada trying to create his own shot. Eventually finds Clayton. Now gives to Wyatt, defended by Bender. Back to Clayton. Clayton pulls up right over Grant. And the rebound is fought for by Otis and Ben Ortel. Jump ball will stay Spartan possession. Ryan Teeney checking in for Daniel Albright. New shot clock. Spartans have it under the Dutchman hoop. Long out to Ramada. And the ball is mishandled by Jeremy Clayton. Some butterfingers. Took his eye right off the ball. Bad turnover gives Dutchman the ball. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bender gives to Hoffman. Back to Bender. Grant sets the screen. Finds Hoffman. Gives to Teeny. Teeny to Hoffman. Grant, big switch to Teeny. Teeny pulls up from 3. Doesn't get it to go. Rebounded by the Spartans, brought up by Ramada. Agony with the ball now. Trying to find Ramada in the paint. Instead, dribbles around the three-point line. Bender comes out to meet him. Screen set by Otis. Hard screen. Pick and roll, given back to Otis, and he's wide open, but doesn't put enough on the finish. Otis hasn't seemed to have that finishing touch. A lot of good open looks with mismatches. And on the other side, Graham Mangle, and one. Fouls on number 10, Hamada, and that's such a mismatch. All he could do was foul and hope. Doesn't succeed. Mangle now with 13 points, can get it to 14 here and extend the lead to 3. Number 3, Jameson shoots it, checks in for the Spartans. He was hot in the first half. Free throw short, rebound is loose, picked up by the Spartans. Jack Wyatt, Mr. Hamada. Now Clayton. Gives to Jameson. Jameson working on Hoffman. Ramada can't handle the pass. 47 seconds left on the shot clock. They need to shoot now if they want the 2-for-1. Probably not going to be an option. Jameson drives, kicks out to Ramada. Defended by Teeny. Now Jack Wyatt calls for the screen. Good move. Works with the screen. Met by Mangle, but he gets it to go anyways. Shot clock turned off. Looks like Brendan Hoffman will slow it down. Hold for the last possession of the third quarter. Tight game still, all tied at 33. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds, Hoffman looks to make a move, gives to Bender. 8 seconds, screen by Mangle. Finds Hoffman, he's open. Gives to Teeny, 4 seconds. Beautiful ball movement, finds Ben Ortel, and he's fouled with 0.5 seconds on the clock. Good movement. Ben Ortel now with a chance at the line to take the lead going into the final quarter of the game. Ben Ortel is shooting 50% on the season, 9 for 18. Some discussion, but it's all settled out. The foul is on number 23, Maxwell Blowers. His first, team's fourth. Second one, it's the back iron, doesn't go. Second one also rims out Grant. Good look, tries to tip it in, but can't get it. And the score will remain tied at 33 at the end of the third quarter. It's been a tight game between two teams that have been struggling on the season. Each one feel maybe this one can propel them forwards to make a late run in the season. Maybe propel them through sectionals, pull off an upset. The pep band trying to bring some of that motivation to the Dutchmen. There you see Mangle's nice stroke for his second 3 of the game. The beautiful transition bucket by Dan Albright. Bromda's deep 3, but he's a sharpshooter. He doesn't miss when he's that open. Mangle with the and one finish. That really sparks some life back into the Dutchmen. The score remains tied at 33. 8 minutes left to decide this contest. Ball will be inbounded to Hoffman. Dutchmen will begin the final quarter with the ball. On the floor, Bender, Hoffman, Albright, Mangle, and Ortel. Ball's worked inside to Mangle. He flips it up and gets 2 points quickly to start this last quarter. Dutchmen on top, 35-33. Jack Wyatt gives a Ramada. Ramada calling for a play. Jameson. You can hear the Dutchman bench when Ramada and Jameson has it. They're yelling out shooter. You have to close out. Don't let them get their open shots that they want. Ramada finds Otis. Cross court. Eventually gets to Wyatt, who puts it up from 3, and he's got it. Tough shot from the best player, Jack Wyatt of the Spartans. Cross court to Mangle. To Hoffman. Hoffman gives to Bender, worked inside to Mangle. Hoffman open look from 3. Rainbow finish, but offensive rebound from Mangle, and now reset to Bender. Bender gets a screen from Mangle and finds Albright from 3. Hits the side of the backboard. Spartans bring it up. Otis settling down low in the paint. Now works his way back up to set a screen. Mata looking to create his own shot once again. Jack Wyatt flips it up to Otis. Otis can't gather it. Another turnover. See the Spartans looking to use that play a lot. Try and get Jack Wyatt to toss it over the top, use Otis's size to gather under the hoop and get the easy finish, but it hasn't had much success. Hoffman gives to Albright. Albright back to Hoffman. Finds Grant. Grant working on Otis. Ooh, hits the back iron. Rebounded by Otis. Jameson, hard bounce pass now. Ramada wide open from 3. He's got it. Another 3 from the sharpshooters. Jack. Alex Ramada. Matt Bender drives, fouled, and he'll go to the line. No, refs talk it over, call it on the floor. Foul's on Alex Jameson, his first. Team's 5th, however. Hoffman gives to Albright. Back to Hoffman. Inside to Ben Ortel, kicks it to Bender. Bender working on Wyatt. Still have time on the shot clock. Beautiful feed to Mangle, who goes for the reverse layup. Pretty play. Great feed. Great possession. Brings Guilderland back within 2. Spartans, Otis calling for it in the paint, working on Mangle. Ramada has it at the top. Working on Albright. Albright not giving him any space to shoot. Jack Wyatt tries to go over Mangle and bottom. Spartans are heating up. They're not missing. Grant gives it to Albright, to Hoffman. Bender open from 3. It's a hard rebound, falls out. Ball's tipped around, eventually finds Bender. Tries to slow it down. No, he puts it on the ground and turns it over. They call it travel. Looked like he lost the ball and regathered. Not what the ref saw. Spartans up by 5 with the ball. Mata drives by Hoffman. Ball's tipped around, stolen. Albright has it. He's one-on-one versus Jack Wyatt, going hard to the hoop. He's fouled. Good foul by Jack Wyatt, preventing the fast break. No easy points at the rim. Wyatt's second, team 6. Albright will shoot 2. First one's no good. Second one is good. Albright's 7 points in the game. And he's working hard on defense, trying to get a steal, but now men are left wide open after they break the press, and Otis flips it up. This time gets the friendly roll. Mangle to Albright, now to Hoffman. Elects not to take the shot. Back to Albright. Down low to Ben Ortel, he can't handle the pass, and turns it over to Hermata. Jack Wyatt one-on-one versus Hoffman, mismatch, but Grant gets back to help. Good D, and good closeout by Bender, not allowing any three. Jamison, deep three, no good. Albright gives to Hoffman. Down low to Grant, timeout, called by Coach Parks.
Timeout, Guilderland with 3:20 left in the game. Guilderland 38.
Spartans now working with their largest lead of the game with 6. Mangle leads the Dutchmen with 17 points. All the scoring by the Dutchmen have been by their starters. They haven't received any help from the bench. While the Spartans have had many bench players such as Jamison come in, score some helpful buckets that may be key and give Spartans the edge in the victory. Now we'll see what play Coach Parks worked out in the timeout. Ryan Teeny is in the game, checking in for Ben Ortel. Albright has it. Just to Bender. Bender back to Albright. 3 from the top. He's got it. Dan Albright, 10 points in the game now. Mata brings it up. Calls for the screen. Gives to Wyatt. Wyatt driving on Bender. Puts his head down. Albright tried to bring the charge. Foul was called before that. Fouls on Bender, his first. And the play seemed to be similar to the Dutchman's on the other side. However, this time, the refs give him free throws. Jack Wyatt, only a junior, gets the first. The Spartans are led by mostly juniors, only 2 seniors on the team, Jeremy Clayton and Zach Bringhurst. Bringhurst hasn't even entered the game. So juniors really leading this team. Second one rims out, good rebound by Mangle. Here's the Hoffman. Maybe look to push it, but the Spartans had defenders back. Ball is on the floor. Mangle gets it, and he's fouled as he goes up. He'll shoot too. These free throws are crucial. Need to start cutting down at that lead with not much time left in the game. Doesn't get the first one to go. Second one, long rebound, almost gathered by Teeny, but instead Wyatt has it. Now, Burnt Hills can start to work the clock, holding a 4-point lead. They can bring the game down to under 2 minutes and bring it to a 3-possession game with a 3. Wyatt gives it to Hermata. Traps tried to give, but Wyatt smartly doesn't take the shot immediately, fades away, rebounded by Mangle. Dutchmen want to cut this to a 1-possession game. They still have time, don't need to work too quickly. Teeny drives, kicks it out to Bender, and a foul is called. That's a 7th team foul, so Teeny will head to the line for a 1-and-1.
Teeny goes to the line for a 1-and-1.
Otis checks back into the game for the Spartans. And he gets it. 1-1, he makes it, he shoots another. If he missed, it would have been a live ball. Now it'll be live on this shot. And he's got it. 2-point game now, Dutchmen trail the Spartans. Ramada brings it up, under 2 minutes to play. Not giving him anything easy, Jamison now closing him out. Oh, Bengal tips it out, great defensive play, they call a foul. Unlucky.
Fouls on Mangle, his second, team fourth.
Mangle, second foul, team's fourth. It's not bad to get some fouls now. They can use that if they need to foul later. High pass, barely held on. Now Otis working on Mangle. He's stuffed. Mangle with the block. Down by 2, 1 minute, 35 seconds to go. They could take the lead or tie it here. Hoffman has it, gives it Bender. Worked inside to Mangle. He's got it, and 1, finish. Tie game at 45 with 1:25 to go. Mangle will head to the line looking to take the lead.
He's fouled by Otis.
Fouls by Otis, his third. He's got it. Puts the Dutchman back in front. Grant Mangle with over 20 points now. He's been dominant. It's been a great matchup between him and Wyatt. Two great offensive players. Spartans really need something here. Gives it to Wyatt. Finds Otis down low, and he's fouled. Not a bad foul. Don't give him the easy bucket. Otis shooting 77%. Good free throw percentage from a center. He can try and tie it up in the first free throw. The Red Sea making some noise. First one, rims out. Good effect from the crowd getting involved. Here's the second one, White's gonna look to rebound. He banks it in. Unconventional free throw, but gets the job done. Tie game at 46, Dutchmen have it, 1:09 left in the game. What a contest it has been.
Cardinals timeout with 1:09 left in the game.
Timeout called.
We're tied at 46.
Tied at 46. And here's the pep band trying to rally the troops. Red Sea getting involved. We've got some dancing going on over there. Coach Parks, crucial timeout here. He's drawing up a play that he has liked in practice. He's seen it work. He wants an open shot. Doesn't have to be a 3, can be a 2, can be a drive to the basket, get a foul. But really looking to get some points here. Give them the edge, put all the pressure on the Spartans. Good chance the ball ends up in the playmaker, Graham Mangle. Give him the ball. Let him do his work. A lot of quick passes around the arc has been common. Entry passes kicked out, maybe an open look from 3. On the floor is Bender, Hoffman, Albright, Mangle, and Teeny. Spartans get in their 2-3 zone. Albright gets to Hoffman. Under 1 minute to play now. Gets it to Bender. 15 on the shot clock. Works its way into Teeny, back out to Hoffman. Finds Bender. Mangle doesn't have a touch on the ball. Now quick passes. Mangle goes up. The rule doesn't go, no foul. 5 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Timeout Spartans.
Burn Hills.
The refs letting them play underneath. Mengel got the shot that he wanted. It was a quick touch pass from Albright. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Five seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. So if the Spartans hold, look for the last shot, maybe try and win the game, and if not, it'll send it to overtime. Dutchmen, the Spartans make it, won't have much time to rally. Pet band playing as loud as they can. This is huge. From the Burnt Hills, you may see Otis down low or Jack Wyatt working his magic. And then the always dangerous Ramada lurking around the three-point line. Here it is. Guilderland not allowing an easy inbound, putting a lot of pressure. Eventually it gets into Clayton. And the Dutchmen get back in their set. Under 30 seconds left to play. And Ramada will hold. He's gonna look to give Burnt Hills the last shot of the game. Ramada working against Albright. Gets it to Jack Wyatt. Guarded by Hoffman. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Gives to Otis down low. Guarded by Mengel. He spins. And he banks it. No good. 8 seconds. Timeout Guilderland. 8 seconds to go. Tie game 46. Otis can't believe he missed it. He pump fake. Got Grant Mengel to jump. Got his shot. A little too much on it though. 8 seconds. Dutchman now will have it inbounding. Otis can't believe it. He's frustrated on his bench. What a game. It'll come down to this. Dutchman will have the chance to win it or send it to overtime if they miss. This is intense. What a game. Burnt Hills has no foul to give. Any foul at all will send Guilderland to the line with a chance to win it. They're gonna have to play some straight up defense. Don't let them inbound it, pressure it, maybe force a turnover. It's happened before, a sloppy inbound pass turned over and Spartans could come back and win the game, leave Guilderland in shock. Same 5 players on the floor for Dutchman, leaving the sophomore Teeny in the game. Hoffman has it, 8 seconds, he brings it up. No press, he's guarded, tight, gives to Albright, 3 seconds. Hoffman puts it up. Oh, off the rim, and we're headed to overtime. Tied at 46. Good defense from Burnt Hills, didn't give an easy look. Hoffman worked with what he got, put it up, almost got it to go. Pep Van playing Mission Impossible. The 1-7 Dutchmen taking on the 2-9 Spartans. Hoffman's shot had the crowd on their feet. Seemed to be hanging in the air for seconds. Narrowly missed it. Overtime will be 4 minutes long. 4 minutes are left to decide this contest. Same 5 on the floor. Teeny, Mengel, Hoffman, Albright, and Bender. jump ball between Otis and Mangle to start overtime. Burnt Hills crowd getting involved. Mangle tips it to Matt Bender, and Hoffman now has it as we start overtime. Hoffman has it, 15 on the shot clock. Now Albright gets it down low. Wyatt tries to deny the pass, and the basket will not count by Mangle. And fouls do carry over to overtime, so that's their 10th team foul. So Mangle will head to the line for 2 shots in the double bonus. First one, oh, doesn't get the roll. Second one does and gives Dutchmen the lead with 3:38 in overtime. Ball's brought up by Clayton. Gives to Ramada. Jack Wyatt now. Working as Hoffman flips it. Otis doesn't see it. Mangle denies the pass. Somehow he gathers it. Now puts it up. Not even close. Mangle, great defense and great help by Bender. And the foul, bad foul, gives Dutchmen 2 free throws. They had it down under their own hoop, but that'll put Mangle right back to the line. Fouls on Otis, his 4th. It's a bad foul on a key player.
Mangle shoot 2.
Dutchmen seem to have all the momentum now. Crowd getting quiet. Back of the iron, rims out. Mangle shooting under 50% on the season. And really, Dutchmen free throws haven't been great all night. That could have been the difference in the regulation time. Instead, we're here. Mangle doesn't get the second one. Rebound's tipped around. Foul is called against Dutchmen. Number 1, Matt Bender, his 2nd. 6th team foul. And interesting, Branson Otis went over to the locker room and punched the door. He's frustrated. One more foul on Guilderland will send Averill Park into the bonus. And number 3, the sharpshooter, Alex Jamison, gets a 3 to put his team up by 2. That's devastating. Teeny has it down low. Kicks it to Bender. He gets it in. Tie game at 49, Matt Bender. Good pass from Teeny. Now Ramada has it with a little over 2.5 minutes to play. Ball's tipped up, steal by Mangle. Another extra possession from Guilderland. The momentum is back with them. Finds Bender. Bender's got the hot hand. Just to Hoffman. Hoffman to Albright, back to Hoffman. Inside to Teeny. Albright wide open, corner 3. Oh, hits the rim twice, doesn't fall. Rebounded by Ramada. Ramada pushes the floor, gets to Jamison. Don't want to give Jamison an easy look. Albright, tight D on Ramada. Not giving him anything, under 2 minutes to play. And it's slowed down now. Jack Wyatt gets the ball. Really tight defense from the Dutchman. Screen, Jack Wyatt working, drives in. Puts his back to the hoop, spins over Hoffman. The roll's no good. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to play. Hoffman pushes it up the floor, now slows it down. Timeout, Dutchman. Good timeout from Coach Parks. Looking to get some points on the board here, slow it down.
49.
Any replays to show? You can show them now, like, during timeouts. Here you see the replay of Jameson's three that put them up by 2. But then right back on the floor, Bender contested shot, works around Jeremy Clayton and gets the 2 to tie the game. The pep band playing, getting the crowd into it. 1 minute and 31 seconds left in overtime. Same 5 checkout for Guilderland. And for Averill Park, Branson Otis still stays on the bench. A key player with 4 fouls. Dutchmen have 26 on the shot clock to work with. Inbounded to Hoffman, to Bender, back to Hoffman. Now Albright. Hoffman, Bender, looking inside, can't get anything. Still swung around the 3-point line. Bender, open 3. Bottom, he's got it, puts the Dutchmen up by 3. It's a little over a minute to play. Bender is hot. The last 5 points in the game are by him. Averill Park with some risky passes. They retain possession now with Wyatt. Wyatt crossover, finds Teeny, banks it in, doesn't get it, rebounded by Albright. Albright can slow it down. They can bring the game. There's a 15-second difference, shot clock and game clock. And timeout, Coach Parks. 27 seconds on the clock. 40 seconds left in the game. They're heated up. Matt Bender with the last 5 points in the game. Here's Matt Bender from 3. From earlier, Ryan Teeney's nice looking shot. Grant Mangle's massive and 1 in regulation. He got the free throw to go. And that's how we got to this point right now. Dutchmen 52, Spartans 49, 41 seconds left in overtime. Dutchmen have the ball, 27 seconds on the shot clock to work with. Getting 2 points here will put tons of pressure on the Spartans. The crowd is loud, pep band is playing. Parks is up on the sideline, ready to watch what his team just created. And Hoffman gets it in his own half. Dribbles right around Jameson. Jameson fouls him hard. No fouls called by the ref. Now they call the foul. Parks is furious. Hoffman was hit hard. And that'll send Bender to the line. They'll take the 2 points if he can get them at the line. They'll be huge. Bender shooting 72% on the season. The foul is on number 24, Jack Wyatt, his 4th. 1 more and he's out of the game. Their star player. Jimmy's dead quiet. First one, side rim, doesn't get it. This free throw is huge from the senior Matt Bender, trying to push it to a 2-possession game. High rebounds, no good. Shot clock's turned off, 30 seconds left. Park Averill Park for three, no good. Rebounded by Albright, he has it. Averill Park looking to foul or steal. Eventually they foul, and Albright will head to the line, shooting 50% on the season. He's a good person to foul for Averill Park. He just needs to get one to extend this. There you saw the replay of the hard foul on Brendan Hoffman, not called. However, it did turn out that Bender went to the line, and now we have Albright. Gets the friendly roll despite the yell from the Averill Park's fan section. Extends it to a 4-point lead. Now, one more. He's got it. 2 more points for Dan Albright. Jameson pushes it quickly. The sharpshooter from 3. No good. Rebound by Clayton. Averill Park, Jameson again. Air ball. 8 seconds left. Looks like the Dutchmen will hold on, put their record to 2-7. Averill Park's going to do what they can. Press, not let the ball in. And good timeout from the Dutchmen. Make sure they can get the ball inbounded.
Timeout Burnt Hills. 8.3 seconds left in the game.
Timeout was called by Burnt Hills. They want to set up their trap. They need a lot. They need a steal for a quick bucket, another steal for 3, maybe a foul. They need a miracle with 8 seconds left in overtime. What a game it's been. Some really clutch shots and free throws by the Dutchmen. Coach Parks has been sticking with his same 5, and they've gotten the job done. Here come the Dutchmen. They need to get the ball inbounds safely. Bender has the important job of inbounding it. Teeny, the tallest man on the floor. Maybe he'll pop out. There's the play. And they chuck it deep to Grant, who runs the floor. 5 seconds left. They don't foul him. They let it go. And that is the game. Averill Park, or Burnt Hills, failed to foul them. And the final score, Guilderland Dutchmen 54, Burnt Hills Spartans 49. Dutchmen hold on to go to 2-7 on the season. Burnt Hills 2-9 on the season. What a great performance from Grant Mangle, Dan Albright, Matt Bender. They weathered the storm, got the W. Incredible performance. Here you see some of the highlights, a beautiful reverse under the hoop by Grant. Thank you to tonight's media crew for this production. What a game it was. And a good hard-fought battle from a struggling team. Maybe this can give them the momentum they need for the remainder of the season. Look to get some more wins coming down the stretch. Once again, Dutchmen 54, Spartans 49, their final from Guilderland High School. It took overtime to settle it. The Dutchmen came out with the victory. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Aaron Ashery. We'll see you at the next game.